life with no distractions. We'll get away. This is what we waited for.
Hello guys, and welcome back to another week of family meal ideas. Now first off, I want to apologise. I have got a rotten cold and my nose is so blocked, so I sound really odd. But I just wanted to tell you that this week's video is a partnership between myself and two other companies, PEDDLER and UTEK appliances. Now PEDDLER is an online social marketplace where you can go to find the best prices on the things you want, and also genuine product reviews from like-minded people, because they have several communities, from foodies, which is my favourite, to baby and nursery, sports and outdoor, technology, which obviously Steve is really into. And you can join PEDDLER by using the link in the description box, and you can earn rewards by uploading your own reviews. They have teamed up with one of their merchants, which is UTEK Appliances, and they are a leading online retailer of appliances and technology, and they have up to 50% savings on the recommended retail price. And when they reached out to me and asked if I would like to try this TEFAL Select Indoor Grill, then I was jumping at the chance, because if you know and watch my videos regularly, you will know that I absolutely love using my electric grill, and this is just a really upgraded version of that. It's got smart technology that actually you don't even have to think about the cooking. You set it beforehand and it even works out how thick the meat is and how long it's going to need to cook. If you want it medium, well done, or even rare, it will work that out for you. So I will leave all the information in the description box, including a link you can use to join the PEDDLER site. And now I will get on with showing you what meals I created using this grill and explain a little bit about how it works, because honestly it is the most amazing thing, and the way it cooks the food is just brilliant. So for our first meal, I decided to make a chicken, pear, walnut and halloumi salad. So I marinated some chicken thighs in some lemon and herb seasoning that I got from Sainsbury's, a little bit of lemon juice and some garlic, and then I just threaded it onto some kebab skewers, and then I will show you how I cooked it on the grill. So you've got two options with this grill. You've got a manual mode or an automatic mode. Now in automatic you've got a choice of three different options. You've either got beef, burgers or chicken. So you select which program you want. We were cooking chicken, so I selected the third program, and then you've got three settings, so you can either do rare, medium or well done. Once you've selected this, the grill will preheat to the desired temperature and then beep to let you know it's ready. Now here comes the clever part. Once you have laid your meat on the grill, all you have to do is close the lid, and it automatically detects the thickness, and that combined with the program you've chosen will tell it how long exactly to cook your meat for. You can see now it's thinking about how long to cook it for, and then the time will pop up, and our chicken was going to take 31 minutes. So whilst our chicken was cooking, I just dry fried some halloumi in a pan, ready to chop and add to our salad. So the base of our salad was lettuce, tomato, cucumber and onion, and then we just laid our chicken skewers on the top, and to this we added the chopped halloumi, some chopped pear. We also added a handful of walnuts, and then we dressed it with some honey, some lemon juice and some salt and pepper. This is honestly such a nice salad. It felt like such a treat, and the different flavours were just so interesting rather than just having your normal boring salad. So this is definitely one I'll make again. The chicken was amazing. My other grill tended to just cook things very hard and fast, so crispy on the outside, sometimes a little bit dry in the middle. This chicken was perfect. It was like melt in your mouth chicken, but it still had the nice char grilled sort of edge. This is like our Friday night treat now, so instead of picking up the phone and ordering a takeaway, definitely we'll go for this time and time again. So for our next meal, I decided to do some meatball skewers. So I literally just got some meatballs, threaded them onto skewers and popped them on the grill. For this one, I think I used the burger setting because I thought that's kind of the closest, rather than the manual, which I haven't actually played with very much yet. And I just shut the lid and let it work out how long it thought they were going to take. And I'm not sure I really trusted it, so I cut one open at the end and it was spot on. So I decided to also make some homemade wedges. So I just chopped up some potatoes and sprinkled them with some onion powder, shook it about, sprinkled them with some garlic powder, gave it another good shake, and then added some smoked paprika, and at the end I just sprayed it with a little bit of rapeseed oil, just a few sprays to get them nice and crispy. These are really worth making, and if you haven't got an air fryer you can do them in the oven. I usually have mine on quite high, about 230 degrees I would say. I don't bother parboiling them, I just leave them for about 25 minutes, which is how long they take in the air fryer as well. But I'll show you when I dish up and they come out really nice and crispy, and they always go down really well. So during the last 5 minutes of cooking, I just put some baby corn in the air fryer with the wedges, just to give them 5 minutes of sort of hot air, and that's all it took. I served it with some of the Mayflower Southern Fried gravy. You can get this in Farm Foods, B&M, I think Home Bargains. A lot of places are doing it now. It's just the powder that you add to water. And this was a bit of a different dinner. The boys loved the fact that the meatballs were on skewers, and it went down a treat. And for our next meal we are using shoulder of lamb. I very rarely buy lamb because it is quite expensive, but it works really well in this kebab. So I just chopped up the shoulder and removed most of the visible fat. I did leave some on because it will really help with the flavour when it renders down on the grill. Now to marinate this I used the zest of 1 lemon, whole lemon juice, some garlic and some dried oregano, and I just popped it all in the bag together and let it sit in the fridge for about an hour. Next up I enlisted the help of my trusty husband. He always makes flatbreads when we need them made. He just uses yogurt and self-raising flour and just mixes equal parts together, and we do them on the grill. We've done them on a barbecue before and they work really well. You can also do them in a hot dry pan, but we decided to do them on here and use the manual setting. We just set it quite high and closed the lid, and they came out really nice. And what we did was just wrapped each one in foil, because I think we made about 6 or 7, so each one we wrapped in foil just to keep warm and popped it in the oven while we did the rest of them. So I did the lamb skewers on a medium steak setting, and it was perfect. The lamb was just slightly pink when it had finished cooking, and by the time it rested it was nice and sort of a light brown in the middle, and that's how we like our lamb, but it was still melt in the mouth. We served it with a small Greek salad with some lettuce, cucumber, olives and feta cheese, and I also made a mint and yogurt dressing to pour over. And although the lamb was £14, it still did all 5 of us, and we were absolutely stuffed afterwards as well, so it was worth it in the end. So the next night we had some flatbreads left over, and rather than make them go to waste we decided to use them to make some pizzas. So I got some chicken breast and I marinated it in some sriracha sauce, which is very hot, well the one we've got is, and I just popped them on the grill and used the chicken setting. Again, I love it because we can just shut it and walk off and then it will just beep when it's ready, whereas my other one that I used to have would burn things very quickly if you weren't looking, so this is great. So we just topped the flatbreads with some tomato puree, some cheddar cheese, mushrooms, tomatoes and the chicken. Steve also added a little bit of pepperoni on top of one of them, and then we just popped them in the oven for about 15 minutes. We also used up the leftover wedges from the night before as well, so that was a real leftover dinner, but it was absolutely delicious. So that is the end of this week's video. I hope you have enjoyed it. I will leave links to PEDDLER and UTEK appliances in the description box down below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you've managed to understand what I've been saying, and I will see you guys very soon in our next video.
This is what we waited for.